It's playoff time in the game of the week on the Valley Channel, and this afternoon we are at Ridgeline as they take on Hillcrest in the second round of the State 4A playoffs. Ridgeline got to sit the first round out as one of the top finishers in the regular season. They got that nice bye, get a chance to heal up and rest. Meanwhile, Hillcrest beat Jordan. Hillcrest is out of Region 10. And this year they finished 16-8 and third in Region 10. They are a long, athletic team, and they have a guy that is a volume three-point shooter. Mahler is his name, Anton Mahler. 54 three-point shots in a season. That's hard to do. That's 54 makes, not 54 shots. Ridgeline's going to have to slow him down. Ridgeline's going to have to deal with some big guys down low. They want to try to keep Hillcrest under 50 points to get that W. That's their goal. We'll see if the Riverhawks can move on to the quarterfinals at UVU.
Kind of feels like everyone's trying to copy the $5 biggie bag. So how can you spot a knockoff? It won't taste like Wendy's. This job is easy. When the deal is as fresh as the meal, gotta be Wendy's.
Gotta be fresh.
Bring back what you've been missing. Bring back Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology. You've been missing. Bring back Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology.
I was talking to the new Ridgeline coach, Derek Wadsworth, and Coach Wadsworth had told me, you know, I couldn't have asked for a better year. Great locker room, great parents, really proud of the kids and how hard they've played. And yeah, he's come in and he's made a difference. He's a three-time state champion at Preston. He played years ago for Tyler Jones up at Preston, and we all know how good those Preston teams are. Now he brings that brand of basketball down here to the south end of Cache Valley with the Ridgeline Riverhawks. He said, we do everything by committee. We don't have really one main guy. We do everything, defense, scoring, everything by committee. He mentioned Dawson Lowe. Dawson Lowe didn't even play his freshman year, battling cancer. He's only played the last couple of years, and this year he's turned in one of the top seasons for a point guard in Ridgeline history. It's a great team, and he really likes their chances of moving on toward some hardware in the state playoffs.
Say the word base.
The Game of the Week on the Valley Channel is brought to you by Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology. Bring back what you have been missing. Wendy's of Cache Valley, it's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's. Aspen Dental, get that gorgeous smile you've always wanted. Custom Fence Company, privacy, security, peace of mind. Anderson Seed and Garden, growing better gardeners. The Logo Shop, we logo stuff, all kinds of stuff. KSM means music. Music is all we do. Factory Pizzeria, we're open late after the game. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's TV station for over 30 years. It's the second round of the State 4A basketball playoffs here on the Valley Channel on the Game of the Week as Ridgeline plays host to Hillcrest. I'm Eric Olson. Welcome to the Game of the Week, an afternoon edition, a Saturday afternoon, as we get ready to introduce the starting lineup. Miles Mahler, the 6'5 senior, 13 and 5. Guillermo Martinez, 6 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists for the 6-foot senior. Thomas Ashby averaging just under double figures at 9 points and 2 rebounds per game. Another 6'2 senior. He's joined by Tyler Ashby, Tyler Ashby, a 6'2" sophomore, averaging 5 and 3. Anton Mahler, 54 made three-pointers on the season, rounds out the starting five. A 6'5" senior, 11 points, 3 rebounds, but you heard me right, 54 made three-pointers this season in 24 games. Ridgeline is going to go with their regular starting lineup. It's changed a little bit with Cooper Hall out with a knee injury, but the engine that makes, or the piston, I guess, that makes this engine run is Dawson Lowe, 11 points, 5 rebounds, 3 steals per ball game, a 5'11" senior. Another senior joining him is Tyler Jackman. Tyler Jackman with 10 points, 3 rebounds per game, standing at 6'3". Harrison Putnam's really come on late. He's been impressive in the games that we've done for Ridgeline lately. 10 points, 3 rebounds for the 6'3" senior. Cam Earl is a 6'1" junior, 5 points, 2 rebounds. And he'll be joined by Cade Barrett, the 6'4" sophomore. Yep, 6'4", 240 pounds, sophomore. 3 points, 2 rebounds per game. We'll also see Andrew Pinocchi off the bench. They limited his time. He's coming back from a hand injury. And he played against Mountain Crest the other night in the game we did. They limited his time because they didn't want to ding him up going into the playoffs. But Coach Wadsworth indicating to me today we'll probably see a little bit more of Pinocchi. And Pinocchi is one of the leaders in 4A in blocks. He's got 26 on the season. That's 3rd all-time for a season for Ridgeline players. He needs 11 to catch Jagger Frankham for the #1 season in shot blocking in Ridgeline history. And watching Hillcrest warm up, they're very athletic. They're long. This could be a heck of a ball game. Riverhawks win the opening tap. Down low they go to Barrett. Barrett works his way in. Block, gets it back, and rebounded out of there finally by Hillcrest. Brandon Sluga, son of the great George Sluga, Bingham coach for 31 years, 6 state titles, over almost 500 wins for George Sluga, and Brandon Sluga bringing that pedigree to Hillcrest. He's got him at 16 and 8 this year. Martinez misses badly on the 3, and it's rebounded out of there by Lowe. Aggressive defense by the Huskies. Lowe looking for some help, and he's bumped and fouled by Miles Mahler. I think how this game is called is actually going to play a big part. You see how aggressive Hillcrest is. H-Town on their jerseys. If they let them play aggressive, it'll be tough for them defensively. Or if they don't let them play aggressive, pardon me. Putnam back out to Earl. 25 on the shot clock. No score in the early going here in Millville. Dump it back down into Barrett. He has it taken away. 2 possessions. They've gone to the big kid down low, and he hasn't been able to turn them into points as he's gotten himself good position, but the defense for Hillcrest making life tough down on the block. Anton Mahler up top to Martinez. Back to Ashby. He drives it in and is shut off. Martinez with the bump. Martinez spins at the buzzer, won't go on that shot clock that was running out. And Lowe looks to Derek Wadsworth for the play. Barrett comes high to get it. Putnam on the angle. Back to Lowe. Lowe looks low. Doesn't go that way. Stop, pop, score. Dawson Lowe with the early bucket, and it's 2-0. Ridgeline, nice move by Mahler. They gets it blocked by the big sophomore, and we're going the other way as it went out of bounds off of Mahler. Lowe goes and helps him up. And Pinocchi into the ball game. Barrett takes a seat. 2-0 Ridgeline. It's been all defense in the first 90 seconds of this one. Jackman had a look at a three. It would have been a long one. Instead, gets rid of it. Earl loses it, travel. Double dribble is what they call. Ridgeline with 2 turnovers. Not a huge student section today for Ridgeline. They usually pack this place, but it's a Saturday afternoon game, and I believe they're making the students, I think the state makes the students pay for tickets for the playoff games. 3 on the way from Hillcrest off the back of the iron. This was a little long by Thomas Ashby. Free basketball. Lowe taps it over to Earl, and Jackman comes up limping, and he's hurt. They take him right out of the building. He's going out into the hall with the trainer. So Tyson Brenchley, the sophomore, at 6'3". Quite a Brenchley pedigree here at Ridgeline. Big brothers have played and went on to play at the next level. Still 2-0. It's been a defensive battle. 10 on the shot clock, 3 on the way. Pinocchi straight away, can't get it to go. Brenchley fights for the rebound with Mahler. Anton Mahler brings it across the timeline before he's finally slowed down. Blocking foul. Is it going to be called on Pinocchi? It is. Andrew Pinocchi picking up his first foul of the game for Ridgeline. Martinez holds between the circles. Plenty of time on the shot clock as the play just got underway. Tyler Ashby, baseline drive. Hook it up, hook it in, we're tied at 2. These two teams just feeling each other out in the early going. Earl long on the three-point try. Mahler with the rebound. Pinocchi comes up from the back, and here's the master thief. Taking it away, Burgles and buckets for Dawson Lowe. 4-2, Ridgeline. Martinez blowing by the defense on his way to an easy 2. We're tied at 4 with 3:40 to play in the first period. Low scoring first stanza here at Millville. Ball's free, timeout, Hillcrest, as their player got his hands on it. So it's another turnover for Ridgeline, 3rd in the quarter. 3:34 to play in the first. We're tied at 4 in the playoffs at Ridgeline. KSM Music is a community for musicians. I don't know if they have a sign that says no stairway if you play one of their guitars, but maybe you can play the Immigrant Song. They know all about Zeppelin over there. They know all about everything at KSM Music. Stop by for quality instruments, affordable rentals, or even lessons to hone your skills. You can check them out online for the latest updates and promotions. You can ask about their punch cards. Visit KSM Music, that's 2 M's in the middle, ksmmusic.com. KSM Music, a Game of the Week sponsor. A lot of defense here in the early going. Hillcrest averaging close to 60 a game, 59 points per game. Ridgeline at 60.6 per game. Derek Wadsworth telling me that the key to this game is holding Hillcrest under 50. When they hold their opponents under 50, they win. Martinez, 3, good. Martinez has 5, and it's a 7-4 lead for the Huskies as we approach the 3-minute mark. And switching man-to-man defense, Lowe in the corner. Out front to Barrett in the ball game. Lowe to the rack. Lowe has 6. And it's a 7-6 ball game with 2:50 to play in the first quarter. Martinez gets by Pinocchi, loses it, gets it back. 3 on the way, good. That one by Tyler Ashby. He has 5. Martinez has 5. And it's 10-6 Hillcrest. 2.5 to play in the first period. Pinoki looking for help. Down low they go to Earl. Earl going to work. Has it poked away and a foul called on Thomas Ashby on the reach. Second team foul on Hillcrest. Only the third total foul of the quarter. Putnam back into the ball game. Parker Reynolds joins him. Jackman's back on the bench. Looks like he's okay. He went off in obvious pain. I wonder if he tweaked his ankle. Putnam spins inside, has it blocked, gets it back, saves it back to Martinez, ahead to Ashby. Ashby with the easy one. Tyler Ashby with 7, and it's a 6-point Hillcrest lead with 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Hillcrest, aggressive, swarming defense. Ridgeline hasn't reacted too well to it early. Here's Pinoki on the little drive and scoop. Well, he gets his first bucket off the bench. It's a 4-point ball game, 12-8 Hillcrest. Martinez, Lowe's going to check him. Miles Mahler gets rid of it. They try to go back to him. Here's the steal by Putnam. Coach Wadsworth telling me Putnam's probably our most athletic player. He can elevate, he can shoot, and he's really come on late in this season. Number 5 has popped the last couple of games we've watched. Ridgeline. Down low, here's the big sophomore, Barrett. Looking to kick it out, now he's going to keep it. Taking his time, hooking it up too hard, and Miles Mahler with the board. In the corner, Ashby lines up a 3, short, rebounded by Barrett. Quickly the other way. Here's Putnam, spin into trouble, charge. 4 turnovers for Ridgeline as Putnam picks up his first foul. 50 seconds to play in this first quarter, 12-8 Hillcrest. Into the ball game for Hillcrest now, number 4, Ezra Bell, as Thomas Ashby takes the seat. 2 players have scored for Hillcrest, Tyler Ashby and Guillermo Martinez, and they lead 12-8. Also into the ball game for Hillcrest, Josh Pike, number 15. Ashby looks down low to Mahler. Mahler going to work. Nice little pass by Mahler inside. He can't get it to go, speaking of Bell, and it's rebounded out of there by Ridgeline. 15 seconds. Jackman back into the ball game, gets his man off the ground and puts it up and in. So good news for Ridgeline that Jackman looked like he might be seriously hurt. He comes back in and makes it a 2-point game. 3 seconds. Bell kicks it to the corner. 3 on the way, short, and that's going to be it. That putback won't count. 12-10 Hillcrest with the 1-bucket lead over Ridgeline as we head to the second period. You're watching the game of the week on the Valley Channel. At the Logo Shop, if you are looking to elevate your wardrobe, go ahead and visit the Logo Shop in Logan. Whether you need custom apparel for your business team or special event, they've got you covered with top quality printing and embroidery. Follow them on Instagram and Facebook, see their latest designs. You can shop online at welogostuff.com or welogostuff.mypromohq.com and let them make your style unforgettable. The Logo Shop, we logo stuff, all kinds of stuff. 12-10 as we get ready to start the second period. Hillcrest leading Ridgeline, homestanding Ridgeline. Ridgeline finished 3rd in the RPI, Green Canyon number 1. The top 5 in the RPI were Green Canyon, Payson, Ridgeline, Dixie, and Cottonwood. Skyview was 13th. Hillcrest was 14th. Westfield 16th. Logan 20th. Bear River was 17th. Mountain Crest 21st. Mountain Crest, Bear River, and Skyview all got beat on Wednesday. The winner of this game goes on to play the Hurricane Murray winner at UVU next week. The quarters, semis, and finals all being held at UVU next week. Ridgeline with some pressure. Plenty of time on the shot clock. They're trying to speed Hillcrest up a little bit. Bell stuck in the middle, has it knocked away, gets it back. Pike finds Ashby, and now back to Ashby. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound fought for, and Pinoki takes it. He rose up above everybody. Pinoki, the 6'4" junior. You can see he's got that wrap on his hand. He broke his hand earlier this season. Putnam off the curl. Putnam going to work inside. Good defense by Hillcrest. He has to kick it back out. Plenty of time, Low to the rack, and Mahler blocks it away easily. That gets the Huskies bench on their feet. Bell sits Martinez back in. Martinez with 5 in the first quarter. 7 for Ashby. All of the scoring for Hillcrest done by those two. Miles Mahler replaces Anton Muller. Low gets it into Pinoki, trying to tie the ball game. Comes up with his rebound after he's unsuccessful on his first try. And if at first you don't succeed, shoot again. Pinoki ties it up at 12. Martinez trying to penetrate. They turn him away. Jackman and Lowe at the top of that zone. Earl in the middle, Pinoki and Putnam on the wings. Pike throws it to nobody as Ashby had vacated. Ashby with it, looking for some help. 3 seconds on the shot clock. I don't know if Martinez knows it. Does he get it away? He does not. He hits the shot, but they say it's no good. A shot clock violation and the second turnover of the night for the Huskies. It looked like it was just a hair late, but it was close. And of course, there's no replay in the high school ball. Jackman finds Putnam. Putnam inside, all alone underneath is Earl. Put it up and in. Cam Earl with his first bucket. A 6-0 run. Check that. Yeah, it's a 6-0 run, 8-0 run. It was 12-6. Blocked by Pinoki. That's number 27 on the season. He was way out in front. They didn't see him as the ball was still loose. Trying to make it a 10-0 run, or even 11 is Ridgeline. Jackman leaves it back in for Pinoki. He gets his hands on it, puts it up and in. Pinoki with 6, and it's 16-12. Brandon Sluga says timeout. Timeout, Hillcrest, as Ridgeline has come back to take the lead, 16-12 after being down 12-6. You're watching the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel. Are you craving something homemade? Well, the old Grist Mill Bakery with locations in Logan, Kaysville, Ogden, Brigham City. They've got you covered. Enjoy their famous breads, sweet treats, their made-to-order sandwiches, all crafted with care. If you're on the run, going to enjoy the slopes, or if it's summertime, you're heading to Bear Lake or in the mountains, stop and get their lunch special, right? It's their bag special with a cookie and a sandwich, and drink and chips at a great price. The old Grist Mill, a Game of the Week sponsor. Not seeing any other scores from any of the other games going on. It is early. Green Canyon, #1 up the road, and one of the favorites to win this whole thing, but Now you've got 4A is not just Cache Valley and St. George anymore. It's in Washington County. It's you got teams in Utah County, Salt Lake, 26 teams in all in these playoffs, and a lot more competitive. 5:20 to play in this first half. It's 16-12. Ridgeline in the middle of a 10-0 run. Pike finds Mahler. Mahler hasn't shot a 3 yet. He's got 54 on the season. 10 on the shot clock. Mahler goes to the rack. Swatted by Pinoki. That's 2 on the night. 3 on the way. Short. Rebounded by Earl as Ridgeline's picked up their defense here in this second period. I think they were kind of put back on their heels a little bit by how aggressive Hillcrest was in the early going, and Hillcrest was really taking it to them, and now Ridgeline's doing a better job of trying to match that energy. Here's a steal. 5th turnover for Ridgeline. Stockton Hansen in the game gave it away. Pike's long 3 won't go. Jackman with the board. Putnam off the bench, getting ready to check in. Low to the rack from behind the backboard, tried to swing it up and in. Tough shot, and then Hillcrest turns it over. And then Ridgeline turns it over. 6 turnovers for Ridgeline, 3 for Hillcrest in this first half. It's been an aggressive, physical game. And the guys in stripes are letting them play. Bruce Allen, the old vet. Running this officiating crew tonight. Martinez out to Ashby in the corner, has to save it back in to Mahler. Mahler down low to Miles Mahler. Good position, put it up and in. So they finally stop that Ridgeline run as Mahler's on the board. 16-14 Riverhawks. 3:35 to play in the first half. A low-scoring first half here in Millville. Jackman gets it out front to Pinoki. Pinoki gets down inside, trying to swing it up, has it knocked away. Somehow finds the bucket. He's got 8. The Hillcrest bench, livid, thought he carried the ball. He had it knocked away. They thought he had double dribbled it. 3 from the corner, up, won't go. Rebounded by Hansen, hands it off to Lowe. Here we go the other way. 18-14 Ridgeline. Lowe looking at a 3, likes what he sees. Lowe with 9, his first bucket of this second period. It's 21-14 Ridgeline, the Riverhawks with their largest lead. Mahler using the Ashby screen in the corner. 3 on the way, won't go. Mahler there to collect the board off the Ashby miss. Mahler against Pinoki. Has it tapped away by Lowe. He gets it back and then powers it up and in. Putnam stopping, popping, missing. Rebounded by Anton Mahler. Cyrus Nilsson getting set to check in for Hillcrest. 6'4", 250-pound junior. Going to bring some beef to this ball game. Approaching the 2-minute mark of this first half, 21-16 Ridgeline. Here's Mahler. A lot of contact, no call, and then a missed shot is rebounded by Ridgeline. Low underneath Putnam. Scoop it up and in and 1. Mahler rolls his eyes. It looks like he's going to get caught for the contact, his second. And Putnam with his first bucket. And he'll go to the line. First free throw of the game for either team comes with 1:47 to play in the first half. He said they're letting them play. Putnam with a chance to give Ridgeline an 8-point lead, and he does. Ashby slings it out front to Mahler. Now Martinez. Mahler goes high post. Ashby turns, hits. That's Thomas Ashby, the senior. His first bucket of the night. 24-18 Ridgeline. Jackman loses control, loses the basketball. Husky hands everywhere, and then they lose it going the other way. Steal by Earl. Earl wants to take it all the way in. He's stumbling and a bumbling and a rumbling, and then he's a foul. Martinez picks up the foul. His first. Second team foul on Hillcrest in this period. Ridgeline yet to be whistled for a foul. 4 fouls on Hillcrest in this first half, 2 on Ridgeline. Lob into Earl. Earl going to work on Ashby. Hook it up, miss it. Rebounded by Barrett. Barrett, as they all reach for it, and now they blow a whistle as we're under a minute to play, and they're going to call it on Ashby. Thomas Ashby just picked up his second, and Pike is going to replace him for the last 54.4 seconds of this first half. Earl into Jackman on the angle. Lob it down to Earl. Earl gives it off to Barrett, and Barrett, easy does it, puts it to bed. 26-18, back to an 8-point advantage for Ridgeline. 40 seconds to play in the half, 28 on the shot clock. Near steal and a foul called on Parker Reynolds on the reach. JT White will replace Lowe with 33.9 seconds to play and the shot clock off. 33.9 in the first half. It's a 26-18 Ridgeline lead. Only 6 points in this second quarter for Hillcrest, and there's a foul called underneath. They're going to call it on Reynolds. That'll be his second. Second team foul on Ridgeline. Pike thinking about a three and backs it out. Gives it up to Miles Mahler. He gives it up to Anton Mahler, and now Pike gets it back. 8 seconds. You can hear the student section giving fake countdowns. Mahler takes a look at the clock and then drives it all the way in for 2, and that'll be the final bucket of this first half. A big second quarter for Ridgeline. They erase a 6-point deficit and lead by 6 as we head to the break. 26-20, Ridgeline leading Hillcrest in the second round of the 4A basketball state tournament.
Here's your biggie bag. All that food for $5, that's my go-to.
Ooh, that's my ride or die.
Just like you and me. Bag boys. Bag boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when we bring your food?
Go biggie and get all this with the JBC for just $5.
Nothing motivates me more than when someone tells me that I can't do something.
In times where she's crashed and fallen down, they have to pull her off the course. She just wants to keep going.
Are you gonna sit here and let someone else beat you, or are you gonna give it all that you got?
Who do you think it is?
Over the past 25 years, Wendy's has had the incredible honor of getting to know many of the most esteemed student athletes from across our country.
I just want to say thank you to Wendy's for giving high school students the chance to get recognized for the wonderful things that we do in our communities.
Wendy's founder Dave Thomas launched the Wendy's High School Heisman Program in 1994 as a way to identify and honor the nation's most remarkable high school seniors. Students that go above and beyond on the field, in the classroom, and in their communities.
She is the only one bringing books to the track meet. She is the only one studying on the bus.
It's not all about sports. It's not all about succeeding academically. It's about knowing who you are.
I don't necessarily worry about wins and losses here as much as I worry about what kind of people we're raising.
You're going to make mistakes. You're going to have to fight for what you believe in.
In the end, it was the students who honored us by sharing their inspiring stories.
I had to wear a patch on my eye every day. I was the freak of the school.
Losing friends, family members, it's like, am I going to be next?
All the hard work that she's put in that nobody has ever seen, it's incredible.
With every new Heisman class, the Wendy's family has had the privilege to see firsthand what the untiring commitment to excellence really looks like. We've met countless students who live and breathe the same values that fuel Wendy's success every day. A never-ending aspiration to do better, along with a passionate heart for serving others.
I want to have an impact, and even if I can't change the world, I can change one person.
Along the way, we've watched as program participants have built a legacy of inspiration that rivals Dave's own. The legacy will live on, serving as a shining example for future generations of students committed to realizing their own goals. The Wendy's family thanks every Wendy's High School Heisman applicant, every high school administrator, teacher, and coach, and every parent who full-heartedly supported this program and allowed us the privilege of witnessing and sharing your stories of greatness. Because in the end, it was you that inspired us.
The Game of the Week on the Valley Channel is brought to you by Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology. Bring back what you have been missing. Wendy's of Cache Valley, it's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's. Aspen Dental, get that gorgeous smile you've always wanted. Custom Fence Company, privacy, security, peace of mind. Anderson Seed and Garden, growing better gardeners. The Logo Shop, we logo stuff, all kinds of stuff. KSM means music. Music is all we do. Factory Pizzeria, we're open late after the game. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's TV station for over 30 years. Back in Millville, Eric Olson along with you on the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel. Playoff edition on a Saturday afternoon. A cool, a crisp, freshly snowed Saturday afternoon here in Cache Valley, and not a bad first half. Low scoring first half, 26-20. Ridgeline leads Hillcrest. Hillcrest came out very aggressive defensively and jumped out to a 6-point lead on Ridgeline. They led 12-10 heading into the second quarter, and then Ridgeline outscored them 16-8 in that second quarter to take a 26-20 lead into the locker room. Hillcrest was paced by Miles Mahler. Mahler with 6 points, all in the second quarter. 5 points for Martinez, who scored all 5 in the first quarter. Bell didn't score. Thomas Ashby with 2. Anton Mahler, that's a big development. 11 points per game he averages. 0 points in that first half, didn't even really get a look. Tyler Ashby had 7 points all in the first quarter. Josh Pike played and did not score, as did Cyrus Nielsen. For Ridgeline, they were led as usual by Dawson Lowe. Lowe with 9 points, he averages 11. He also had a couple of steals there. Tyler Jackman with 2. He went off with he dinged his leg somewhere. Looked like it might be a bad injury, but then he came back into the ball game. 8 points for Andrew Pinoki, who's back with an extended playing time after sitting out a bunch of the season with a broken hand. 6 of those points in the second quarter. 2 apiece for Earl and Barrett. Barrett tries to go to work to start this second half, and nothing doing as he's denied. Putnam with 3 points in that first half. I think something else to look at. He's really been playing well. They kept him under wraps. Martinez. Mahler thought about a 3 and decides not. He's their 3-point shooter, as big as he is. He's got 54 threes on the season. Ashby, nice move, but couldn't get it to drop. As he flicked it up there, going to his left, flicking it back right. Jackman loses it, picks it up, lobs it into Barrett. Barrett faces a double team, has it knocked away, hands it off to Putnam, who skies in and misses. Fights for his own rebound, down they go, and Hillcrest has the possession arrow. (26-20) remains our score. No one scored here in the first minute plus of this second half. Mahler had a nice second quarter. Gets rid of that one to Martinez. He's got nowhere to go. Ashby in the corner to the other Ashby. Back to Mahler. 2 Mahlers, 2 Ashbys on the floor. 3 won't go for Martinez, and it's rebounded by Barrett. Jackman down low to Putnam. They're trying to get him going. He puts it up and in. And right there you saw some of that athleticism Coach Wadsworth was talking about. 28-20 Ridgeline. We're 2 minutes into this second half. Green Canyon was leading Westfield by 5 at the end of 1 as Mahler gets in close and scores. He's got 8. Lowe steps back, gives it off to Putnam. Putnam with a lot of traffic, throws it away. 8 turnovers for Ridgeline, and then Hillcrest returns the favor with their 5th turnover. Seen that a couple of times tonight. Where a team will turn it over and then immediately give it back. Barrett to Lowe. Lowe steps through, gives it to Earl. Earl gets his man in the air, lean in, put it in. 4 for Earl. It's an 8-point lead once again for Ridgeline. They're matching their largest lead of the ball game. Lowe went for the steal. Martinez said, not so fast. Down low, Earl kicks it away. Pinoki will replace Putnam. So now Ridgeline going big with Pinoki and Barrett in there. Martinez in the corner. Working on Lowe. Backing him down, knocking him down, charge. I think the bump was fine, but when he extended his arm, and now we got a tee. He extended his arm as Lowe started falling backwards. Martinez's arm extended, and that's what got him the offensive foul. Because I think Lowe did kind of bail out of there. So Martinez now with 2 fouls. And he comes back to the official. I think Coach Sluga made him go back over there. He goes back to the official, and whatever he said, he went back to the same official. It looked like he apologized for whatever he said. As Jackman leaves the first free throw short. This is only the third free throw of the night for Ridgeline. Hillcrest has yet to go to the free throw line. Not a lot of fouls called in this game altogether. 6 fouls on Hillcrest, 4 on Ridgeline in the whole game. In this third quarter, 2 Hillcrest fouls, Ridgeline yet to get a whistle. We'll see if that changes after the technical. Lowe working on Pike. In the corner to Earl. JT White's in the ball game. He's got the ball, firing for 3. Too hard, rebound, fought for, and a foul called on Pinocchi. His second. First team foul on Ridgeline. 4:26 to play in the third quarter in a 9-point ball game. Ridgeline leading 31-22. Here comes the double. Now they back out of it. Pinocchi from the high post. Excuse me. Mahler from the high post. Down low to Mahler. And it's 10 points for Miles Mahler. Lowe nearly throws it away. He's trying to go to the corner to Jackman for a 3. Down low they go to Pinocchi. Working on Mahler. Anton Mahler. Now he kicks it to the corner. Earl out front to Jackman. Jackman steps through, gives it to Earl, who leaves it short. Fighting for the rebound. Held ball, stays at this end. Putnam will replace White. There's JT White. Such a great year on the gridiron. Role player on the basketball team here. Heck of a running back. Jackman kicks it out to Earl. Now Putnam raises for 3. Over the back of the board and out of bounds. 7-point ball game. Ridgeline with the lead. Hillcrest with the ball. Ridgeline's outscored Hillcrest 5-4 in the first 4.5 minutes of this third quarter. It's been a defensive ball game right from the jump. Ashby working on Pinocchi. Hits the deck. Pinocchi called for the block. His third. We'll keep an eye on that. Reynolds has 2. Pinocchi has 3 for Ridgeline. Ashby, Thomas Ashby, Miles Mahler, and Guillermo Martinez each with 2 for Hillcrest. So Pinocchi will have to sit. Barrett replaces it. Mahler lets the D go by, raises for 3, misses his first 3-point attempt of the night. Here's Lowe with the thievery. Lay it up and in. Lowe in double figures with 11. The first Riverhawk to hit double figures. Miles Mahler has 10 for Hillcrest. Under 3 minutes to play in the third. 33-24 Ridgeline. Mahler bumped, stopped, steps on the end line and out of bounds. He was trying to get the foul call, and it didn't come, and it's a turnover. 7 turnovers now for Hillcrest, 8 for Ridgeline. Ridgeline with a chance to go up by double digits, and we got a foul called on Ashby. Thomas Ashby trying to push through the screen. He knocked one Riverhawk into another, and they call the foul. Barrett hands it back to Earl. Earl shut off by Mahler. Mahler all over him. Jackman in the corner to Earl. Earl lobs it underneath to Barrett. Barrett up, Barrett in, and a foul is going to be called on Ashby, who went airborne. And then Barrett ducked under him, and Ashby hit the deck. He's laying on the ground holding his head. We'll hope he's okay. That's his 4th foul. And everybody saw Ashby hit the ground hard. Nobody really cheered too hard for the bucket. Everybody was worried about Ashby. Insult to injury, he gets the 4th foul. I think they're asking him what day it is, because he bumped his head on the floor. Barrett with a chance at a 3-point play. It's a 35-24 Ridgeline lead, and they're wanting to wipe the floor up. Mahler's looking at a couple of spots, and the official's pointing. And the other official gets a towel, and there you go. Now they're working on Ashby down there. The trainer's doing what you'd usually do for a concussion, tracking his, seeing how well his eyes are tracking. Hopefully he's okay. They're still looking at a wet spot on the floor down there, right by the right block. Barrett finally shoots his free throw. It's up and good. It's a 12-point lead for Ridgeline. Hillcrest needs a bucket. They've only scored 4 points in this 3rd quarter. 2:15 to play in the 3rd. You can usually weather one single-digit quarter, but 2 of them, and you're in trouble. Ashby out front to Martinez, too tall and out of bounds. Thomas Ashby with the 4 fouls that they're looking at on the bench. It was Tyler Ashby that just turned it over. Lowe runs through on the motion, then he hits the deck. Somehow Jackman comes up with the basketball. Hillcrest knows they've got to start trying to get some turnovers, and they are aggressively going after that basketball. Barrett slings it up without even looking. And Barrett's got 7 points, 5 here in this 3rd quarter, and he gives Ridgeline a 38-24 lead. You're watching the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel. Great food, great times. That's the Factory Pizzeria in Logan. From their subs to their pizzas to just about everything, their wings, there's something for everybody. Follow them on social media, stay updated on their latest deals and events, whether it's dine-in or takeout. Great atmosphere, just a great place to hang out. The Factory Pizzeria is a Game of the Week sponsor. I've always wondered, I'm looking over at my producer, why do they have to bless the rains down in Africa? I'm not sure what that song means. But I know that the boy has to hurry because she's waiting there for you. 1:41 to play in the 3rd. 35 on the shot clock as we get ready to start a new possession. Hillcrest trailing by 14. Their offense has abandoned them here in this 3rd quarter. Ridgeline's ratcheted up the defense. And there's one of the reasons why. Lowe with the steal, Lowe all the way. He took it right away from Guillermo Martinez, who is no slouch as a ball handler himself. Mahler steps inside the 3-point line, short. Mahler has yet to score, averaging 11 points per game, and they've kept him under wraps. He's only taken 1 3-point shot. Again, I mentioned it 3 or 4 times. He's hit 54 on the season. 2 more moves him into 3rd all-time in a season for Hillcrest, but he hasn't hit any tonight. And that's the 5th foul, so it's free throws for the remaining 1:11 of this 3rd quarter for Ridgeline, as Lowe adds to his game-leading point total. He's got 14, now 15. Lowe knocking it away out of bounds off of Ridgeline. Man, he's like that gnat that flies around your head when you're mowing the lawn. You swat at it. You can see it in the side of your vision. He's always there. He's Lowe. One of the leaders in the state in steals. He and Easton Stokes here in the Valley. Easton Stokes for Ridgeline in the top 2. Mahler goes down low to Nielsen, and a foul called away from the ball. It's called on Barrett. Barrett picks up his first 3rd team foul for Ridgeline. 1:02 to play in the 3rd quarter, 42-24. Mahler raises for 3. This one too hard. It just hasn't been his afternoon. Rebounded backside by Ridgeline. Lowe gets into trouble. Kicks it out to Jackman. Jackman back out front to Putnam. Hang, score, 20-point lead for Ridgeline. As they've blown this ball game open, this is what they've done all season long. It's not super flashy. They just get everything done. As their coach says, they do it by committee. And here's the push underneath. I'm going to see who it's on. It looks like it's Putnam. Nope, that's going to be on Barrett. Barrett's 2nd foul. J.T. White will replace Lowe, who will take a rest. 44-24. 18-4 3rd quarter for Ridgeline. Nielsen with the grab on the loose ball, and White fouls Mahler. Mahler hits the deck. It's been a physical ball game. Both teams have played very physically. And really, they haven't called a ton of fouls. That's the 8th foul of the game on Ridgeline. Check that, 9th. 5 of them here in this 3rd quarter. 8 for Hillcrest, 5 here in this quarter. If I'm looking at it right. White will sit, Lowe will come back in. Mahler misses the free throw. Miles Mahler with 10 to lead Hillcrest. 7 for Tyler Ashby, all in the 1st quarter. 5 for Martinez, all in the 1st quarter. And Thomas Ashby with 2, and that's it for Hillcrest. They just haven't been able to get things going offensively. A team that averages close to 60 points a game. And Coach Wadsworth saying we need to keep them under 50. If we hold them to 50 or less, we like our chances. Well, it's going to have to be a huge 4th quarter for Hillcrest to get to 50, because it's 44-24 Ridgeline. Out front, how did Lowe find Jackman? 3 is short. Lowe tracks it down in the corner, lets it go out of bounds, and that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Big 3rd quarter for Ridgeline. They're trying to move on, and they lead 44-24 as we head to the 4th. Protect your property with style at Custom Fence. They design and install high-quality fences that fit your needs and budgets. From wood to vinyl to custom designs, they do it all. You can check out their latest projects and promotions on Facebook and Instagram, or visit them at CustomFence.com. Today, for fences that stand the test of time, choose Custom Fence, a Game of the Week sponsor. And if you're hungry, you need to go to Wendy's. Get their app, okay? I've told you this all season. Get their app. Great deals on their app that you can't find anywhere else. Check out their biggie bags, anywhere between $4 to $7. You can choose from a burger or a chicken sandwich. It comes with fries and a drink and a 4-piece nuggets, all for anywhere from $4 to $7, depending on what you choose. That's at Wendy's, another Game of the Week sponsor. Hurricane and Murray are playing, and the winner of that game gets the winner of this one. No score updates from those games. See if we can find a score update from that Green Canyon ball game. We'll pass it on to you when we get it. Green Canyon 41-28 at the end of the third. And here's a foul right out of the gate against Dawson Lowe. He stuck his knee out. 20-point ball game here. 44-24 Ridgeline. Since the first quarter, Ridgeline's outscored Hillcrest 34-12. Nielsen gets inside, rolls off the front of the iron, and a rebound foul as Earl comes away with it. It's going to be on Mahler. Ashby back in the ball game, so he took that ugly spill in the third quarter, and he's back in the ball game now. That's good to see. As he bumped his head hard on the floor, and worry about that. Lowe finds Putnam. Putnam baseline runs right over Mahler, and they call the offensive foul. Second team foul on Ridgeline. Second for Putnam. Big Cyrus Nielsen put in his minutes. Now he's back on the bench. And Miles Mahler back into the ballgame. Pike along with Martinez, who has the ball. Now Pike in the corner to Anton Mahler, and he loses it out of bounds. That looked like a travel, and Bruce Allen, Coach Sluga hollered it, and then Bruce Allen caught it as well, same time. Bruce Allen says something to Coach Sluga as he walks by, saying, "Hey, I got it, don't worry." Ninth turnover for the Riverhawks. Both teams yet to score in this fourth quarter. We played 1 minute. Good shut off on the baseline there by Putnam as Martinez was trying to drive. Anton Mahler showing range. There's number 55 on the season. His first bucket of the night, 44-27. Ridgeline with the lead, trying to close out the Huskies. Pinoki in foul trouble back into the ball game. And Martinez looked like he'd taken it away, and they call a foul on him. Got him on the arm. Martinez with his fourth. That's not 5. I know it's not 5. The Hillcrest scorekeeper was coming over to check the official scorekeeper's book. That was his fourth. He picked up 2 earlier when he got a foul and a technical on the same play as Earl misses. And then that was his fourth. So Martinez has to be careful. Mahler all the way to the rack. Put it up, put it in. So a little 5-0 run to start this fourth quarter for Hillcrest. And they've cut the lead down to 44-29. Lowe has it poked away. Pike trying to come up with it. Did Lowe foul him? What's the call? So Lowe with the foul. That's the third team foul on Ridgeline. It comes in less than 2 minutes of play here in the fourth. Mahler hit from there a moment ago. This time he doesn't take it. 15-point lead for Ridgeline. 5:50 to play in the ball game. Mahler, 3, short. Earl Rebound foul. Let's see what the call is. We're heading the other way. Now it's Thomas Ashby. That will be 5 for Ashby. So he's done. Tyler Ashby into the ball game for him. Mahler, Ashby, Martinez, and Pike for Hillcrest. Lowe, Earl, Putnam, Jackman, and Pinocchi for Ridgeline. Ridgeline trying to close out Hillcrest. Hillcrest making a push. 5 unanswered to start this fourth quarter, but they still trail by 15. They've extended the defense. Corner 3 on the way from Jackman. Won't go, rebounded by Pike. Pike ahead to Ashby. Here's Mahler. Puts his shoulder into the man and scores. 14 for Miles Mahler. 31-44. It's a 13-point ball game. 7-0 run to start the fourth for Hillcrest as they try to make a ball game out of it. It would be a huge comeback if they can complete it. 5:10 to play in the game of the week. Boston, is this Boston? Got that one right. I think I'm batting 1,000 tonight. You know why I know it's Boston? Because I can hear. But you know, I worry about my hearing because I've been doing these ball games for over 30 years. I've got a lot of noise. Been in loud arenas, got these microphone and these headphones on, listen to this music. So when I really start worrying about it, you know who I'm going to go see? I'm going to go see Dr. Paul Daines at Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology. You can check them out at cachehearing.com. Rediscover the sounds you love with Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology. From expert hearing tested, top-of-the-line hearing aids. They're there to help you reconnect with your world. Check them out. It's Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology. Make sure you hear what they've been missing. Cache Valley's most trusted name in hearing aids. .5:10 to play in a ball game that is not over. Hillcrest trailed by 20 points to start this fourth quarter. They're on a 7-0 run. They've really ramped up the defense. They've made Ridgeline kind of speed up a little bit. And it's now a 13-point ball game. 3 by Earl, won't go. Rebound fought for. Mahler saves it back in bounds, but they call a foul. They did not. They said it was out of bounds off of Pinocchi. So another miss for the Riverhawks. Ridgeline has hit 1 3-pointer tonight. It was Dawson Lowe in the second quarter in that blitz where they took the lead. Mahler, 3, wouldn't go. That would have cut it to 10. Four and a half to play. Wild shot by Jackman. It's rebounded by Pinocchi, but they said he was standing on the end line. A 44-31 ball game. Hillcrest with a chance to cut into that lead. 3-pointer would get it down to a 10-point game. And here's the guy that can do it. This time he goes to the rack. Pinocchi, great timing, swats it away. Pike, straightaway 3, won't go, rebounded by Pinocchi. Putnam, Pinocchi, Earl, Jackman, and Lowe into the ball game. And Ridgeline, they just need to slow things down a little bit. Getting out in front of their skis. Nice entry pass to Pinocchi and throws it away. He probably should have went up with that one, and that's what I mean. When you start speeding up, maybe you overthink it. And that's turnover number 10 for Ridgeline. Ridgeline still has not scored in this fourth quarter. Long 3 by Mahler. Good! Anton Mahler with 2 threes. He's now in 3rd place all time at Hillcrest in threes made in the season. And it's a 10-point ball game with 3.5 minutes to play. It was a 20-point game at the start of this fourth quarter. Lowe with a nice bounce pass. Out front from Pinoke to Pinoke. Putnam in traffic, push it up and in. Putnam with the first bucket of the fourth quarter for Ridgeline. Stops a 10-0 run by Hillcrest. Miles Mahler back out to Pike. Pike kicks to Martinez. Pike in the corner. Anton Mahler, they're right in his shorts with him. Ashby, three, got it. Tyler Ashby with his second triple of the night. It's single digits, a 20-point lead, down to 9. 46-37 with 2:50 to play in the ball game. Ridgeline trying to hang on and advance to the quarterfinals on the game of the week. Get your garden growing with Anderson Seed Garden in Logan. Whether you're planting flowers, vegetables, or landscaping your yard, they got everything you need. Seed, soil, tools, and expert advice. They've forgotten more about gardening than many people will ever know. You can follow them online for tips and seasonal specials. Their 2025 seed catalog's online now. They've got gardening classes and a great 5-step lawn care program. Can't say enough about the folks at Anderson Seed and Garden, a game of the week sponsor. Winner of this game goes on to play the winner of the Murray Hurricane game. Logan's at Dixie. The winner of that one plays the winner of Uinta Cottonwood, and the winner of the Green Canyon Westfield game plays the Timpanogos Provo winner. Those games all next week at UVU. Low to Pinoke. Runs through. Pinoke turns it over. Pinoke's turned it over a couple of times here in this fourth quarter. Hillcrest with a chance to make it 7 or even a 6-point lead. Ridgeline still hanging on to the lead. But Hillcrest putting on the pressure. Pinoke with the foul. That's his fourth. Barrett at the scorer's table, getting set to check in. Mahler's free throw is good. Only the third free throw of the night for Hillcrest. Mahler's first. He's got 7 points all in the fourth quarter. Now he has 8. He averages 11. He's come alive here in the fourth. It's a 7-point ball game with 2:20 to play. Ridgeline trying to hang on. They've only scored 2 points here in the fourth. Barrett looking at a three. Leaves it way short, and he shot it early in the shot clock. At this point, you'd think Ridgeline would want to just give it up. Three by Mahler is good. Anton Mahler with 11. His third three of the fourth. It's a 4-point game. Hillcrest clawing their way back from 20 down. Don't go anywhere. A big finish coming up on the game of the week. Hey, you looking to switch it up for your lunch or dinner? Try the fan favorite spicy chicken sandwich or the classic Baconator at Wendy's. Don't forget to pair it with crispy fries and a Frosty. There's something new for everyone. Follow them online or on their app for exclusive deals, limited time menu items. New app users get a 10-piece nuggets for free. I got a question for you. If you're a Wendy's fan, do you dip your fries in your Frosties? There's two kinds of people in this world, the kind that dip their fries in their Frosty and the kind that aren't completely insane. Wendy's, a game of the week sponsor. A lot of people do that fried Frosty thing. Never been my thing. Let's count 4 3-pointers in this fourth quarter for Hillcrest. 3, 6, 9, 12, 14, 16, and 18-2 fourth quarter for Hillcrest. And the Hillcrest fans that came with the team are on their feet down in front of me. I think I'm going to get on mine to watch this last 158. Ridgeline's taken quick shots. Ridgeline's turned it over 3 times. and they've only hit one bucket. Lowe trying to get to the rim. Out front to Putnam. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Putnam putting it up short. Gets his own rebound. Held ball or a foul. Let's see what it is. If it's a held ball, it stays here. If it's a foul, it's a foul. And it's on Pike, his first on the rebound. You can hear the Hillcrest faithful didn't appreciate the call. 35 on the shot clock. Blocked by Mahler. Again, I mean, maybe it's just part of what the identity of this team is, but they've got a lead. They can use a shot clock, and they're taking quick shots. 4-point game. And one for Ashby. No, it will not go. But 2 free throws. And a chance to cut the lead to 2. And Coach Derek Wadsworth is just looking for answers. He's going to put Pinocchi back in there. Hillcrest sped Ridgeline up. And they've got Ridgeline in a hurry. And a miss by Ashby. Ridgeline's taken some quick shots. They've had some good shots, but they haven't hit them. As Barrett will sit. 3 fouls, that's 4 fouls on Barrett. Ashby with a chance to make it a 3-point ball game, a 1-possession game. Misses them both, gets his own rebound and then loses it out of bounds. No, Mahler picks it up. Mahler, Johnny on the spot, picks it up, calls a timeout. 1:18 to play in the ball game. A 2-possession game, a 4-point lead for Ridgeline. They are hanging on for dear life as they've been outscored 18-2 here in the third on the Game of the Week. If you're looking to elevate your wardrobe, well, I talked about that earlier. The Logo place, the Logo shop is the place to go. We've got camps and reunions coming up this summer. They're not far away. We're midway through February, folks. That means if you got camps or reunions in June or July, you're like 4 months away. So if you're looking to make some t-shirts, some sweatshirts, or anything like that, maybe something for your team, your Little League, your intramural team, the Logo shop can help you out with that. WeLogoStuff.com is the place to go. The Logo shop. We logo stuff, all kinds of stuff. Well, looked like we were heading for a snoozer. And we are surely not headed for one of those. We are headed for a nail biter of the first order. In fact, we're already in it. 1:18 to play. 4-point Ridgeline lead. They led by 20 at the start of the quarter. Ashby put it up, miss it. Rebounded, tapped out to Mahler. Mahler's got 3 3-pointers in this fourth quarter to help lead that comeback. 11 of his team's 18 points after being shut out for 3 quarters. 2-possession game. Mahler kicks it back out. Martinez for 3. Won't go, rebounded by Putnam. Martinez trying for the steal. And he's whistled for the foul. And Martinez is done. 5 points for Martinez. He's going to have to head to the bench. Putnam at the other end will shoot free throws. 2 gigantic free throws for Ridgeline. It's a 4-point lead. You need both because somebody woke up Anton Mahler. And he's been raining threes here in this fourth quarter. Putnam misses. His first free throw of the night. He's got 9. One more makes it a 5-point lead. 52 seconds to play in the game. Putnam hits the second. Putnam in double figures now with 10. Timeout on the floor, 52.4 to play in a 5-point ball game, 47-42. Ridgeline trying to hang on. Hillcrest trying to complete the huge comeback on the game of the week. Well, Hillcrest decided they weren't going to take it anymore. And if you can't take it anymore with some of the problems you have with your instruments, take them to KSM Music. They have everything you need to make your music shine, from guitars and keyboards, amps, accessories, and expert repairs. They've got it all. Follow them online, KSM Music. That's 2 M's in the middle. KSM Music, a Game of the Week sponsor. 18-3, Hillcrest outscoring Ridgeline in this fourth quarter. Hillcrest led by 2, 12-10 at the end of one quarter. It was 26-20 Ridgeline after a 16-8 second quarter. An 18-4 third quarter pushed Ridgeline's lead out to 20, and now it's a 5-point game. Anton Mahler's hit 3 3-pointers. He's moved into third place all time for 3-pointers made in a season at Hillcrest. Here's a 2 by Pike. It took what they could get. And a timeout in a 3-point game, 32.8 to play. You're watching the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel. Check out the awesome deals at the Factory Pizzeria in Logan. Every Monday, you get a free small nacho with any large 3-topping pizza. It's available for dine-in or pickup on Wednesdays. Enjoy $5 nachos, $5 wings, $1.25 draft beers. You get 5% off your online order. They make it easy to get great food for a great price at the Factory Pizzeria, the Game of the Week sponsor. How. ZZ Top in the background, LaGrange, as the Riverhawks try to cruise into the quarterfinals. But Hillcrest will not go quietly into the night. Coach Wadsworth said about him, he said, they are a tough guard. They are tough to guard all over the floor, and they did not quit. And they've got a chance in this ball game. Here's Lowe. That looked like a carry almost. They caught up to him before he got that ball on that high dribble. And Dawson Lowe with a chance to put it back out to a 2-possession game. And the Hillcrest faithful on their feet and making noise. Lowe heads to the line with 15 points. 27.3 left. And Lowe extends the lead to 4. One more to give Ridgeline a 5-point lead. It's going to come down to free throw shooting. Lowe hits them both. Joe Cool putting them in. Ashby looking at a 3, short, rebounded by Pinoki, trying to get rid of it, and a foul called. That might be it. What a comeback by Hillcrest. They got to within 3. It's a 5-point game right now with 15.8 left. That's going to be 5 for Miles Mahler. He fouls out with 14 points. Maddox Albers replaces him. And Pinoki will go to the line. Misses the first. One more means that it takes 2 3-pointers to tie. That's where he gets to. Inoki with 9. Pike launches up a 3. Looks like it had a chance. It won't go. Rebound foul. Ashby has to foul Jackman. Ridgeline with 5.6 seconds to play in this ball game leads by 6. They'll go to the free throw line. And it looks like Hillcrest season has come to an end. What a comeback by the Huskies, down by 20 to start this fourth quarter. They got it all the way down to 3 and then just couldn't seal the deal. 5.6 seconds to play in a 6-point Ridgeline lead, now 7. Coach Wadsworth telling me before the game we've got to keep Hillcrest under 50. We probably win this ball game if we can keep Hillcrest under 50. Hillcrest sitting at 44. Jackman with 5 points. Here's a 3 on the way, won't go, and that's it. Ridgeline will move on to play the winner of the Murray Hurricane game down at UVU next week in the quarterfinals. They are in. Nobody from this region is in their region on their side of the bracket. So if Ridgeline stays alive, Green Canyon stays alive, they could meet one another in the finals. But there's a lot of basketball to be played between them. That's all of the basketball for us on the Valley Channel for this season. We sure enjoyed bringing you football and basketball on the Valley Channel for the 24-25 season. Thanks to all the coaches, ADs, and athletes that made it a great season for us. Thanks to all of you for watching. Keep an eye on our Facebook and Twitter pages so you know what's coming up for our schedule next year. That'll be dropping all here in a few 2-3 months. You'll know what's coming up in the fall. Once again, our final here, 52-44, Ridgeline beating Hillcrest and moving on to the quarterfinals of the State 4A basketball tournament. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time on the Valley Channel. Game of the Week on the Valley Channel is brought to you by Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology. Bring back what you have been missing. Wendy's of Cache Valley, it's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's. Aspen Dental, get that gorgeous smile you've always wanted. Custom Fence Company, privacy, security, peace of mind. Anderson Seed and Garden, growing better gardeners. The Logo Shop, we logo stuff, all kinds of stuff. KSM means music, music is all we do. Factory Pizzeria, we're open late after the game. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's TV station for over 30 years.
Because I know nothing about gardening, but they do, and they're more than happy to coach me through it and tell me what to do, and I'm so excited. My favorite things at Anderson are the flowers and the decorations. I love those, especially at Christmas time.
Nothing motivates me more than when someone tells me that I can't do something.
In times where she's crashed and fallen down, they have to pull her off the course. She just wants to keep going.
Are you gonna sit here and let someone else beat you, or are you gonna give it all that you got?
Who do you think it is?
Over the past 25 years, Wendy's has had the incredible honor of getting to know many of the most esteemed student athletes from across our country.
I just want to say thank you to Wendy's for giving high school students the chance to get recognized for the wonderful things that we do in our communities.
Wendy's founder Dave Thomas launched the Wendy's High School Heisman Program in 1994 as a way to identify and honor the nation's most remarkable high school seniors. Students that go above and beyond on the field, in the classroom, and in their communities.
She is the only one bringing books to the track meet. She is the only one studying on the bus.
It's not all about sports. It's not all about succeeding academically. It's about knowing who you are.
I don't necessarily worry about wins and losses here as much as I worry about what kind of people we're raising.
You're going to make mistakes. You're going to have to fight for what you believe in.
In the end, it was the students who honored us by sharing their inspiring stories.
I had to wear a patch on my eye every day. I was the freak of the school.
Losing friends, family members, it's like, am I gonna be next?
All the hard work that she's put in that nobody has ever seen, it's incredible.
With every new Heisman class, the Wendy's family has had the privilege to see firsthand what the untiring commitment to excellence really looks like. We've met countless students who live and breathe the same values that fuel Wendy's success every day, a never-ending aspiration to do better, along with a passionate heart for serving others.
I want to have an impact, and even if I can't change the world, I can change one person.
Along the way, we've watched as program participants have built a legacy of inspiration that rivals Dave's own. The legacy will live on, serving as a shining example for future generations of students committed to realizing their own goals. The Wendy's family thanks every Wendy's High School Heisman applicant, every high school administrator, teacher, and coach, and every parent who full-heartedly supported this program and allowed us the privilege of witnessing and sharing your stories of greatness. Because in the end, it was you that inspired us.
Bring back what you've been missing. Bring back Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology.
Dr. Daines, I suppose, along with everybody else in my age group, I am now getting bombarded on a daily basis, it seems, in the mail with hearing aid advertisements coming through the mail. I don't know if you... Really, I just throw them away, because I would say if I needed a hearing aid, here is where I'd come to see you. Are people in danger with these things? I mean, are you going to get a product that's legitimate? Are you dealing with real people, or is it a scam?
You usually get a product it's a decent product, but is it fit for you? Everybody's a little bit different, and we want to be able to have you come in and find out what works best for your individual needs. Some of these hearing aids that you can buy through the mail are not really anything but amplifiers. They turn things up, but simply not turning things up, that doesn't solve the problem. We need to personalize the hearing aid to your individual loss. And make it so what frequencies need to be boosted are boosted, and those that don't need to be boosted aren't.
Oh, okay. So just turning up the volume on something isn't actually going to fix the problem?
It does not.
No.
No, we need to make it so it matches exactly what your hearing is.
I had no idea it was that complicated because, on the street, people might think, yeah, I can send away for one and it's generic and it'll work for everybody. But that really isn't the case.
It really isn't.
No.
And you also see a lot of times advertisements that say, come in for our free trial. We're offering a trial research and come and give us your opinion on this hearing aid and we'll give you a discount. Right. We're doing a special study with the manufacturer. Well, the manufacturers already have their study done. Right. They wouldn't be offering it to somebody here. They have their own research facilities that they do these studies at. Okay. And so the study is how many hearing aids they can sell. Yeah. It's not a real study.
Yeah, and so again, it's just down to people pushing a product that could be right for A, B, and C, but is not anywhere right for the rest of the alphabet people. But coming here to Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology, you are going to find out exactly, if you have 100 different people walking through in a day, you're going to find the exact right, and some of them may not even need a hearing aid. And of course, you're never going to push that.
I do not do that. No. That's one thing that I pride myself in is I'm not a salesman.
Right.
I take care of people, help them meet their needs, and take care of them, and do what we can that way. But I will not push or pressure anybody to purchase a hearing aid.
Yeah. So even though you might be tempted, even though you get these in the mail like I do, don't be tempted because ultimately it may not be at all what you personally need. Come on down to Cache Valley Hearing and see Dr. Daines and he will find you exactly what you individually need. Thanks, Dr. Daines.
Thank you.
Bring back what you've been missing.